You are, by profession, very outgoing. I am obnoxious, which is by default. Hey. I know who I am.
Fucking love it.
I know who I am, so...
I love it when people are DMing you and they're like, God, Lingjie, you're such a dick. But like, I love it. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
It's a testament to people's poor judgment. Welcome to The Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie, and here we are, 1 year later, episode 52. I'm with my co-host through this entire damn year.
I don't know how.
Ben.
Lingjie, kudos, sir. You deserve a Purple Heart, sir.
This is the episode where we're going to just touch base on this. Are you fucking pouring tea as I'm talking?
Sorry, guys.
This is the episode where we're going to be recapping this entire year. Not recapping every topic, every episode, but just kind of like giving our thoughts on how this started, how we're doing right now, why we're choosing to cancel the podcast after today.
Also checking out Lingjie's mental state as we speak. I'm going to check his blood pressure later.
I was thinking about titling this episode, 1 year later, we've decided to cancel the podcast.
Oh, great surprise.
Is that good clickbait?
Yeah, do it.
It is a year later.
Yes. You said that 3 times. Yes, I believe so.
I'm honestly
confused
as to how all this happened.
Me too.
1 fucking year later.
Yeah. I know you
I have nothing to say today because I am amazed we're here today.
Really?
Yeah, we've gone a full fucking year through you getting COVID like 6 times.
Yes.
And we did not miss a single episode. Not for technical reasons, not for scheduling reasons. Every fucking week, you, the listeners, have gotten a piece of Ben and Lingjie.
That's right. And
for
also,
better or worse.
Better or worse. And you also, sir, didn't get COVID at all.
I didn't get COVID this entire year, seeing you on a weekly basis.
How is that fucking possible?
As I said previously, or in a future episode, I don't know when I said it, I am the cure for COVID.
He is. Dr. Fauci, please
take my body.
Man. But I need stem cell research, blood transfusion, dialysis bag, all that good shit. That's what I need.
Okay, so this episode will kind of do the past, the present, and the future. If you guys are curious how we're going to go through this episode, it might just be the longest ranting and raving we've done this entire year. This whole episode is the ranting and raving.
Oof. There's going to be a lot of ranting on Lingjie's side. I know it.
If this is your first episode, you can listen to this if you want to. But there might be a lot of inside jokes that we bring back on today. If this is your first episode, you choose. You want to go to the catalog? You want to listen to us right now? I don't give a shit. Yeah. I'm just glad to go through a year.
Same here. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you did that.
We were going to do the past.
Yep.
But fuck it. Ben, let's do the present because we're in the present right now. After a year, what is the most amazing thing to you about doing this podcast?
Yo, this is probably the best thing I have going for me right now.
That says a lot about your life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is like the best shit for real. I can't believe we got this far. I don't know. People actually find this entertaining.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing.
And also by miracle, like fucking Jesus being raised from the dead.
Shout out to baby Jesus.
You fucking like are still here.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I haven't punched you in the face yet.
Yo, for real. Yeah, kudos to you, man. Seriously.
I have known Ben almost my entire life, and
unfortunately,
very, very unfortunately, I always knew he was not a good, what's the proper word I'm looking for? Human being.
Yes.
Doer of things.
Reliability.
You are not very reliable. But the amazing part is, as low as my standards were for you,
I destroy it.
You surpassed. Can you say surpassed when you go below a standard?
Yes.
Okay, you
can.
Reverse surpassed my expectations of you.
I choose to think, how do I raise that bar? By decreasing that bar. How can I go further down? Yeah. What's your secret?
My secret?
Yeah.
I don't know because I didn't drink alcohol this year, so you'd think that would be my secret.
Yeah, I know.
I have no fucking idea. Willpower. Pure concentrated willpower.
Thank you for that. I need some of that.
I'm amazed we didn't miss a week with as much as you trying to make sure that we missed a week. Because it is really hard to not miss a single fucking week of something.
Yeah.
We have other podcast friends and they've missed weeks for healthy reasons. Either stuff is stressed out in life and work and things like that.
Yes, that is very true. Lingjie said, yo, fuck everything else in your life. You're doing this.
Sick, COVID, scheduling.
Yeah.
3 a.m. editing, like 4 hours before the episode has to be released. Yep, that's all me.
Yeah. I think this is going to be the episode where I just have an immense amount of guilt. I'm Catholic, by the way. So I feel like I'm repenting in confession.
This is a confessional booth?
Yes, it is. This is Father He as we speak. Yes, I'm confessing my sins, Father.
Let's if people are interested, how did all this begin? How did this product known as The Worst Asian Podcast begin?
Oh my.
How were we conceived?
My baby Jesus. I wanted to do a podcast.
Very surprising. If you're surprised that this was Ben's idea, here comes the explanation.
Yes. So originally, I wanted to do a basketball podcast, but the person I had in mind, without going into detail, even more or less punctual than me.
That person is what you are to this podcast.
Exactly.
Two Bens don't make a right.
Oof. And I knew I couldn't do it. And there was a moment where I was like, I don't think I can do it. And lo and behold, while we're just talking, you just went like, yo, are you still trying to do that podcast? And I was like, oh shit, are you fucking interested in shit? Yeah, I trapped you.
Trapped me?
Yes.
Poke some holes in that condom.
Gotcha, motherfucker. Yeah, that's kind of how it happened. Yeah.
But the funny thing was, this was supposed to be a 4-person podcast.
I don't know, man.
We were supposed to rope in our CTO. And once again, there's going to be a lot of references to inside jokes. If you know, you know. We're going to rope in our CTO.
Thank you for your money.
We've also were supposed to rope in our fat friend on the highway.
Yo, I know you're listening right now. And drive safe.
He's on the highway.
Yo, don't punch your steering wheel. We love you.
You know what's funny? He doesn't get upset that we call him fat or insult him.
Are you serious?
No. He gets more upset that every time he actually is on the highway.
Oh, yo, for real. So we had dinner and he was like begrudgingly under the voice like, fuck, I am on the highway.
Every time he's listening.
Fuckers.
I guess logistically, it's better that it didn't turn out that way because I don't know how I would have coordinated 3, let alone 4 people's schedules to do anything.
Damn, I totally forgot we were going to do that.
Well, they never said that they were going to do it.
I know, but yo, I love you guys if you're listening, but I didn't want you guys. Like, I love you guys.
You didn't want them?
Yeah.
Let's start with the CTO. Why didn't you want the CTO on this podcast?
How do I say this slightly? Our CTO, great dude. Love him. Greatest Republican. I always tell him that he hates that. I'm like, yo, dude, I just want to say you are what Republicans need to be. He's like, bro, what the fuck? But he kind of just laughs a lot. He would make an amazing laugh track. If we're doing a sitcom, he is the perfect person to like record to do a laugh track.
You don't need that whole row of people. You just need this one human being. You need our CTO there just to laugh.
Exactly. So scratch that. Now the other guy, our friend.
You know what? Our friend on the highway. Just our friend on the highway. Why wouldn't you have wanted this particular person on the podcast?
Our beautiful, rotund highway friend. I love you. Actually, I would fuck with him, but I feel like it would just end up him inserting a lot of penis jokes.
Oh, he loves the penis jokes.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. But I think that's all he can do.
He's a one-trick pony.
Yes. So I don't know. You could disagree with me. Well,
they're both also more shy. You are, by profession, very outgoing. I am obnoxious, which is by default. Hey. I know who I am.
Fucking love it.
I know who I am, so.
I love it when people are DMing you and they're like, God, Lingjie, you're such a dick. But like, I love it. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
It's a testament to people's poor judgment.
Can I ask you, was there ever a time where you're like, yo, I fucking regret this?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time?
During this 1 year, every time that you fucked up, I've had that thought.
Oh man, dude, guys out there, yeah, it's a lot. It's enormous.
I don't know. Did you have any particular expectations when we first started the podcast? Maybe that's a good place to go.
Damn, see, this is why you're such a good moderator, because you just ask those great questions.
Please give me a not so great answer.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I had my doubts. You know, when we first did this shit.
What was your doubts? Like about the technical part or about us being able to produce a semi-pleasant product?
Yeah, that's what it was. My voice, being entertaining. I don't think I'm even that funny.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I was thinking, right? For a moment, we're like, yo, maybe we're not even like anything.
Yeah. Because why would someone want to waste an hour of their time weekly to listen to this shit?
I know. God bless you guys. You sick bastards.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of podcasts that are big, but they're, and I'm not trying to hate on them, they're big because they have a pre-existing personality, either on the internet or in media.
Okay.
So like if Emma Chamberlain, which is like a big YouTuber / actually she's a YouTuber, whatever, she's a big social media person. When she starts a podcast, she has a pre-existing fan base that she can just translate over. You know, like people that already like her.
Is she related to Will Chamberlain?
No, she's not.
Ah, shucks. Okay.
I always had our doubts about making a podcast from nothing, both technically and fan base wise.
I don't know how you figured all this shit out. Like
YTU. Going back to one of our earliest references, YTU, YouTube University.
I know, but you just get it. I don't know how you do it.
Please don't make this the episode where you just are brown nosing all the time.
What the fuck is brown nosing?
You know, kiss my ass.
Man, I'm not kissing your ass. God, you know what? Fuck you. All right. I'm not gonna say shit. I couldn't do this podcast without you. Like literally, I'm like so fucking grateful. Don't say some shit. I'm very grateful for you.
I'm not good at taking compliments, by the way. For people that know me, don't compliment me.
Yo, he hates it. He will literally shit on your family. He will say a yo mama joke right after. For real.
The technicals of doing a podcast are pretty straightforward. As with all things, as long as there's a blueprint in front of you, you just have to follow steps A, B, and C. The hardest part about it is the magic sauce and what we have, if there is such a thing as the magic sauce, is the part that surprised me the most.
Oh.
Because making an episode technically, producing one, releasing one, making the sound good, getting the right equipment, that stuff you can figure out.
Yeah.
But you can't YouTube make entertaining content. Like you could, but it doesn't really work out that way.
For our listeners out there, when we first did this shit, it was so hard for me to tell you. Eventually, I was like, yo, we're kind of funny. You're like, nah, dude. I think people got lost under XM radio and it got stuck on our channel.
Do you actually think we're funny? We think we're funny because we've been laughing at each other our whole lives.
Uh-huh.
But that does not necessarily translate to other people thinking we're funny. People definitely think we're stupid.
Yo, fuck it. The highlight was when, shout out to Vulture Magazine.
Thank you for featuring us.
Yes.
Thank you to Akanksha.
That was actually kind of like the point where I was like, oh shit, we're onto something now. The fact that she called us comics, I was like, phew, lady, you're so wrong there. We are definitely not that. But she didn't owe shit. We don't know her. We didn't bribe her.
Are you sure I didn't secretly bribe her?
Did you fucking bribe her?
No, I didn't bribe her.
Oh, fuck.
I'm a married man.
No, it's just business, bro. Yeah, it's not sexual or anything. But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, there you go. And I was like, yo, Lingjie, this is something. And you're like, nah, bro, this fake news. Oh, yada, yada, MAGA. I was like, oh, QAnon, blah, blah, blah. That's you. I was like, oh, dude, geez.
Since we're touching on like highlights of the past year so far, I think being featured on Apple Podcast twice. Dos. How do you say two in Korean?
Tuge.
Tuge. Being featured Tuge times.
Oh, that was actually good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That for me was the highlight of the year in terms of
being
recognition.
Associated.
Yeah, because the second time we were featured on the front page of Apple Podcasts, that was for AAPI Heritage Month, but they lumped us with 4 other real comedians. Like real established comedians.
Facts. Hell yeah, dude. We're so fake. I love it.
Shout out to Stacy from Apple. Once again, more past references from the old episodes. Shout out to Stacy from Apple. We appreciate it. Even though you apparently look like you're fired from Apple right now.
Bro, what the fuck, man? Holy shit.
No. I tried to reach out to her for something and the email bounced back, which means she's no longer working at Apple.
Wow, so you're just going to say on air like, yo, sorry you got fired.
Okay, maybe she didn't get fired. Maybe she moved on to better... Maybe she moved to Spotify. I
Yo,
don't know.
Congratulations on your new promotion.
Yes.
There you go. We do owe Stacy too. But you can't find her?
I can't find her.
Damn. You know, it's crazy. You were literally just like off the grid, no social media. And now you're doing all this shit. Did you ever feel like you were going to burn out?
Hell yeah. Dude, like, we joke about this. You really don't do a lot.
Yeah.
I love you, dude.
I know.
You're a great guy.
I know.
I don't know how... I've said this to you... I think I said this to you last week when you almost gave me like a migraine. I said, how do you just survive as a human being?
Lingjie was so mad at me. He couldn't even look at me in the car. He was just looking straight. He was literally just like sighing. Just like, how do you stay alive? Like, you are so baffled.
Not only do you survive, you're not just some isolated human being in their room all day. You go out in the world, you have a job, you have employment, you make money, you live a regular life, which is more amazing that somehow you have employment. I don't know how that's possible.
Oh, shit.
I will never hire you. I would never. Yo, I would never hire you.
But how fun would it be to fire me?
Not fun, because I would fire you
Out of anger?
out of anger, and I don't want to be angry.
Damn. That's true, actually. But
Did you have any points this year when you wanted to say, fuck this?
yeah, sometimes a little bit. Not to your scale, but because you do everything. So I'm like, yo, Ben, shut the fuck up. You have no right to say shit. It was the consistency part. I'm not going to lie.
You mean being able to show up every week or
Yeah.
every other week?
I remember that was like the first thing you told me about it. It's all about just being consistent. Even if the shit sucks ass through a straw, you just got to do it.
Did you get frustrated sometimes having to wake up early?
Dude, are you serious? Hell yeah, bro.
Because we do this to my schedule.
Yeah, I'm always cranky and shit when I come here, bro. I'm popping like fucking vitamin B's up my ass and shit. Drinking like a gallon green tea. Yes.
You know the thing where they say you can get drunk the fastest if you put like alcohol through your butthole?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, Google this shit.
It's true.
It's actually true because it absorbs through the lining
The blood vessels and shit.
like the fastest.
Yeah, it doesn't go through your fucking liver. Why? Wait, I don't
I
get
don't
this.
know about this.
Are you saying that's what I do before I come
You
here?
said
and
something
shit?
about your butthole and straws. That's why.
Oh yeah. Sometimes when I come here, I'm like, fuck, it's hard.
When do you sleep, guys? Ben doesn't come here at 7 a.m. in the morning. He doesn't come here at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Maybe sometimes 10, but most of the time it's like 11 a.m.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to enlighten our listeners as to what your daily sleeping work schedule is?
I usually get home by like 1:40. So you unwind.
What does that mean?
You know, just like fucking watch ESPN. We're like, oh, what's on Instagram? All that shit, you know?
Okay.
And then I actually do check what we have to do the night prior. I do. I try to do like a little prep work, get my mind ready.
Mm-hmm.
And by then it's like 3 something.
And that's when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then what time do you wake up if you have to get here by 11 a.m.?
I wake up at 10:50. So 10:50.
Ben doesn't live 10 minutes away. And then you have to factor in, he calls an Uber.
Yes, I do.
And then oh, dude, that is your biggest expense this whole year. You used to have a car when we started this podcast.
God damn it. Yeah, this fucking car market is such bullshit. I do
Yeah.
have to buy a car.
You would have probably been better off keeping that shitty car and fixing it. Bandage it, and it can take you the 2 miles to my house.
2005 Kia Sorento, guys.
Gorgeous.
I fucking love you. I miss that thing. Her name was Rusty. She was beautiful. She was so fucking beautiful. It's just great.
Is Rusty a unisex name?
To me, it is.
How much
I
did you
miss
buy
it.
that bad girl for?
Oh, shit. I think I paid $46 for it. The steal of the century, bro. And maybe I threw in like a bag of rice on top of it.
Did you buy it from an Asian guy?
It was actually from my dad's friend.
Oh, okay. So it was a Korean man. I'm just assuming all your dad's friends are Korean.
Wow, what a racist. But there were times where like I felt like I wasn't stepping up enough and delivering. It would make me feel really bad because you're like,
If you're looking for sympathy, I have none to give you.
I don't want your fucking sympathy. I'm just telling you how I feel. Jesus Christ.
I would make the worst therapist.
Yo, you would.
I've gone to therapy, and I'm trying to picture if I went to a therapist who had my attitude.
Yo, I just realized that you did go to therapy.
Yeah, for my emotions.
Did they ever say like, Lingjie, you're kind of a dick?
No.
Never?
No.
So you're just lying to them. It's like,
No.
I am a really good, caring person. I would never say that.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Was I going through therapy when we had this podcast? No, it wasn't.
No.
It was prior to this podcast.
Also, shout out for therapy. Highly encouraged. This is kind of like my therapy.
Venting every week.
Yeah, I'm not lying. It is.
Some of the things that we've come up with this past year. The name, Worst Asian Podcast.
You get credit for that. But I take it sometimes when you're not there. I'm like, it was my idea. People never forget it.
People don't forget it. And I swear to God, some of our guests come on because it's called Worst Asian Podcast.
They love it. Yeah.
And it's memorable.
Why do you give me credit sometimes for it?
I never give you credit.
Yo, you did.
When have I
sometimes.
given you credit?
You said like, yo, it was Ben's idea.
This podcast was your idea.
Oh, I think you meant the name. 'Cause
The-
I was taking it. I was like, yeah, that was my idea too, yo.
But it sticks.
Kudos to you again. You fucking dick. Love you for it.
One of our favorite segments of the whole podcast, ranting and raving.
Also, your idea.
Is it?
I can't picture myself saying it. I'm pretty sure you just plugged it in. I think you got inspired for something. Pretty sure it was
I think it's because you and I, in the beginning, we wanted to do like a news segment within each episode. We wanted to do like
Yes, we did.
some miscellaneous stuff. And I think eventually I was like, let's just compile it all onto one catch-all segment.
It's so catchy, bro.
And then eventually it just evolved into us bitching about things. But our listeners love, it's probably their favorite segment of the whole podcast
If you can remember, what's your favorite rant or rave?
for this whole year. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I don't even remember what I ranted about.
Damn, I got a good one. Air fryer. That was one
Air
you
fryer
did.
is the OG rant.
Yeah.
But that was when we were just getting the segment up and kicking. So I felt like if I had to do an air fryer rant, if I had to do an air fryer rant
Uh-huh.
now,
Yeah.
it would be much more emotional.
What the fuck? Why?
You know, like in the beginning, you're more in your lane.
Okay.
Now I'm much more myself and I'm comfortable just yelling into a mic.
Is this your therapy? Do you think it helped you a little?
No. If anything, this thing frustrates me.
Really? Because of me, though.
Yeah, but then every good thing is frustrating. Being a parent is frustrating. Marriage at times is frustrating. All the good things that are worth doing are in some ways frustrating.
You know how I know I'm doing something right at least? Because you are the type of dude be like, yo, I would not waste time if I think it's just not worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So that actually makes me feel good. I'm like, oh shit, we're still rocking this shit.
Do you have any high points or low points for this year?
High points, just all the love we got from the fans. Just, our mini success from this.
We say this more so privately to each other. I am very, very grateful when random strangers reach out just to say that they enjoyed the content.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that someone out there is just saying thank you or just saying some nice words to you.
Can I ask you now, just in hindsight, do you have a little sense of like pride? Are you proud of it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't put effort into something that I think is a sinking ship.
That is true.
I know my time is very valuable.
Yeah.
Not that I have a lot to do.
I mean, but I know what you mean, dude.
I would not waste my time and effort on something that I either don't enjoy, well, that I have to both enjoy and I think is worth investing into, both financially and time-wise. What about you?
The success. It still fucking surprises me, I guess.
How do you measure success, though?
Honestly, dude, it's when like random people or friends just message me and say like, yo, I love that part where you guys talked about. It makes me feel like, oh shit, like I can be entertaining and I guess we are doing this right. The low would be is when I can't be more than what you expect from me. And it's frustrating because I know that about myself.
If I died, this podcast would just cease to exist. Ben doesn't even have all the passwords.
Holy shit, you're right.
I need to give you all the passwords.
Holy crap. I didn't even, you have a will? Did you make a will, bro?
For the podcast?
Yeah.
This shit's going to my son.
I'll get to do a podcast with your boy? Yo.
It's going to be a new PG version of it.
Yeah,
you can't
great.
curse.
Yeah.
And you can only speak in Mandarin.
Yeah. Hey guys, the successor to the podcast, we have Lingjie's son.
We can't even say his name on there, so we're just going to call him Lingjie Jr.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just calling Lingjie. Yeah, it's like, Lingjie, are you still drinking? What? All right, cool. You want to play with your toy? I'm just going to come like, yo, so are we doing this or not?
Okay, with the success, or however you want to measure this nominal amount of success that we have, maybe this is just me. Sometimes I feel like I have imposter syndrome.
Okay.
And we've talked to other people in the industry that have come onto podcasts who've done successful things. Sometimes they speak to that as well.
But then explain to the guests what imposter syndrome is.
It's just when you are doing something and you feel like you either don't deserve to do something or you're not what other people think you are.
And you had this.
You don't have that sometimes?
Actually, I'm not lying. I had this a lot. Because sometimes like when people are saying like good things about the podcast, I don't feel good because I'm like, yeah, that's really Lingjie.
Okay, so it's not the same type of imposter syndrome that we have.
It's not.
My thing is more like we're trying to both balance having a fun time on the podcast and trying to do something good for the community.
Oh.
Good conversation between you and me, good conversation between all the people that come onto the podcast. I think that's number one, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. And I hope that part shows through. But the other part is you do want to do some good, right? Because what ultimately is the point of all this? It's not like we're rolling in money. That's not the ultimate goal.
Definitely not. We are so broke. We are so fucking broke.
All right, guys, stay tuned for season 2. It's the Joe Rogan experience with Ben and Lingjie.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go to Texas, guys. We got invited. We're there.
But who am I to try to do anything?
You're being too hard on yourself, man. Think about it. Before this podcast, let's be real, we weren't doing jack shit for the community. But because of
it's not like we're doing much right now anyways.
It's still something, bro.
We're just trying our best to...
But are you comparing that shit to others? Be real.
When you invite someone onto the podcast,
okay,
it's either someone that I think is cool that I would like to talk to, or I think has a message that is worth our listeners hearing about. That's like the main two reasons, right?
And their money. We want their money. We're just joking. But yeah.
By the way, we don't pay any people to come onto the podcast. We've gotten asked that several times.
Wait, for real? Is that a compliment or an insult?
Let's dissect this. It would be an insult to me. Why the fuck are they coming onto your podcast if you're not giving them money?
Oh, I see it as a compliment.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. I'm just trying to say that every once in a while, through the process of this, I have some self-doubt that I'm actually doing anything good.
Do you think you could be doing more? Is that what it is?
If you did more, I could do more.
Oh, I mean,
If you could, let's say, unload one main task from me, right? Remember when you were trying to learn how to edit a podcast?
oh yeah, that hurt.
What hurt?
My brain. My brain was hurting. I don't know what it is with you, but my quality is not as good as your shit.
Your brain is very smooth.
Yeah, it's a fucking bowling ball.
It needs more waves and lines.
It doesn't
and wrinkles.
it doesn't have ridges, dog. It's a watermelon. All right. It looks like I got ridges, but it don't. That's my brain.
That's true. A watermelon does look like.
That's right. Okay. I hope my brain could look like a fucking cantaloupe, but
It's
it
an
won't.
optical illusion.
Yeah, that's what I need. Not a walnut, watermelon.
Why was learning to edit so hard?
Number one, it still sounds like shit compared to your quality and your OCD.
But here's where I call BS. You never even gave me like a demo reel.
I have it.
You have it?
Of course, yeah, I have that shit. I have it from the first one. We did a Blue Bayou review.
But this is one of the long blah 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 blah. After 52 episodes, I don't know how to fucking talk.
It's all good.
We did a long lost Blue Bayou movie review episode.
Yeah, and we thought it sucked so bad we didn't even fucking air it.
So we gave that to Ben as like a practice thing, just for him to chop up to see if he can salvage it.
Yeah, it's choppy. It's staticky.
What is a static?
I don't know.
Did you insert static by accident?
I don't know, dude. I inserted white noise. I'm like, let me put the fucking babies to sleep with this shit. And then when I try to do effects, now it just sounds hollow. And then when I try to level yours to mine, it doesn't match.
You know, sometimes we get too excited and we talk away from the microphone.
Away!
And we do other things that need to be fixed in post-production. And it's annoying because it's hard to get people to listen to your podcast, which is why you should not fuck it up by giving them something that hurts their ears.
You know, that's another thing. It's like professional level. Ah, God, I sound like I'm fucking sucking your dick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take this compliment.
Yeah, just fucking take it, dude. Yes.
We can't afford to hire someone to do the technical stuff.
But going back to what you said about imposter syndrome, you're telling me you can't sit there and say like, you know what? I came out of this feeling like I contributed. You don't feel that 1 ounce.
I don't get proud of myself.
Get the fuck out of here.
No. Here's the thing. When you're too busy, and this is, dudes, dudettes, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'm saying this to all of you.
Yeah.
I don't get wrapped up in that stuff. This is just me, and this is not anything anyone else should follow, because I feel like getting wrapped up in that stuff pauses you or distracts you from moving forward.
So you're always just like...
Moving forward. I'm the opposite of the advice where they say enjoy the moment, because I'm busy running the fuck away to the next moment.
Can I ask you something? Is there actually someone like you look up to or like idolize or like I want to emulate like this guy?
No.
Holy shit. You heard it first, guys.
That's not to say I'm better than anyone. I'm very self-aware that I am not a prime example for people to be looked upon that. At the same time, I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to be me. And this is how Lingjie came to be a human being. I don't know, man. I look at you and I don't hate you, Ben.
I know.
I just look at you and
you hate me. Yeah.
And I wonder, how do you live?
I don't know, dude.
But I know you're a great guy, so it's okay.
I know. Thank you.
And sometimes I do want to punch you. I'm a very non-violent man.
Yeah, I deserve it. So it's okay. It's out of love.
We have talked way too long, but I guess whatever, fuck this. Will be just a long episode. So you guys enjoy this long episode before we take an indefinite break.
I'm trying so hard to get Lingjie to be in his fields.
Do you have any favorite episodes from this past season?
Oh, any of our K-Town, Chinatown battles. I love that shit.
Okay, the number one, stop calling it K-Town, Chinatown battles. It's just a death battle.
Those shit. I fucking love it.
What's your favorite one? Probably the first one, right?
The first one was pretty lit.
K-Town versus Chinatown.
God, yeah. Fuck, man. I think if we're keeping score, I think you won.
Did I win the K-Town versus C-Town one?
I mean...
I think that was a tie.
All right, fine.
Married life versus single life? I think you won. No, fuck it. Being married is great.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I won by a landslide.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you
Korean
destroyed
versus
it.
Chinese inventions. I fucking won by a landslide before that episode even aired.
God damn.
What else did we do?
That was fun, though.
Was that the only ones we did?
We did holidays, no? We did one with the holidays and shit.
No, you don't. Are you having a Mandela effect?
Maybe. I thought we did one. Didn't we compare our fucking like holidays like Thanksgiving, your Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving? We did.
No, that was just about Lunar New Year.
Oh, fuck me then. All right. What else is it then? Oh, we compared Asian planets. Oh, Asian Sign Language. That was another one. I'm fucking with you, bro. I have no other
Dude, I was looking at you like, are you living in an alternate world? When the fuck did we do Asian Sign Language?
Oh, shit. Yo, what's your fucking favorite episodes? This is a terrible first date.
I like the language episode.
Really?
Because I know I like an episode when I'm editing it and I'm fucking laughing out loud the whole damn time.
Damn, so you think that's one of our best?
And my other one is I like the Asian Careers episode because that is the birth of Lingjie and his bags of money.
Oh, God.
The legend.
It's been a while.
The legend of the bags of money was born on the Asian Careers episode.
There was literally a point where you were like, bro, I need you to like chill with those jokes, bro, because I'm actually getting worried now. And I was like, oh shit, this is great. Fucking love it.
We rolled with that joke for like a good 2 months.
Yes.
And then it kind of died down because I told you, you need to fucking chill with that.
Yes, I love it. It's going to come back. Season 2, I promise, guys.
If you are a newish listener and you don't know where the bags of money reference is from, go
Yes.
back to the Asian Careers episode.
Yeah, I'll do even better. Lingjie is so fucking rich. It's crazy. I swear to God.
You can't say this when we start asking for money.
Oh, I'm not rich, so give me the fucking money, all right? Lingjie will just hold it, but it's going to go to me. All right, guys? It's a GoFundMe for Ben.
Let's pivot a little bit. You and I were supposed to just do conversational episodes. Eventually, we started doing more interviews because we got the opportunity to do more interviews.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about doing interviews?
I love it. It's great. I feel smart. I feel involved. I don't know. All right, you want me to get all like serious?
Yeah.
I can't believe the people we meet on this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
are you amazed that they waste their time on this podcast?
Yeah, that too. You guys are weird, man. I can't believe, but God bless y'all, for real.
My wife has like said once or multiple times to me about people coming into the podcast when they say yes. Why are they coming onto your podcast?
For real?
Yeah.
God, yo, she a hater, yo. Meeting those kind of people, I can't believe it. But at the same time, it feels right.
I like doing interviews because I like connecting with different people. I think I would get tired if I had to talk with you for 52 episodes. But the non-BS answer is, imagine how difficult it is to come up with 52 Asian-themed topics that just Ben and I can talk about.
Yo, to this day, I keep asking people, I need ideas. None of y'all sent me jack shit.
Please DM us or Ben some ideas for future episodes on next season.
They ain't gonna do that shit.
They're gonna try to help us out?
Hell no, bro. I actually tried asking. It actually slowed me down.
What kind of ideas did they give you?
They didn't even give me ideas. They're like, oh, can you tell me what you guys done already? I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't gonna tell you the whole shit. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just do this on my own.
I don't get how other podcasts who just do conversational episodes just don't have topics. Are their lives that interesting to talk about on a week-to-week basis?
Yeah, they have to.
I don't want to pivot to what a lot of podcasts do. And please, if you're a podcast friend, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about us. Please, I love you. Don't hate me. Don't fucking DM me. This is not about you, okay?
But yes, please.
I gotta lay the foundation before I accidentally insult somebody.
Yes, please.
What I'm trying to say is like, I don't want to pivot towards what a lot of other podcasts have done where they're just doing all interviews.
I know what you mean.
Because I think that listeners do like listening to you and I just scream back and forth at each other.
Yeah, I think so. I realize that, yes, they love it.
So, which is why, like, at most, we try to do an interview every other week. At most. And if we don't, or if a guest bails, or if scheduling doesn't work out, you and I have the luxury of just screaming at each other back and forth.
Exactly. And that's another thing. The fact that, like, now we can afford to have guests coming on that want to be on, I was like, that's fucking dope.
I apologize if I've had to say no to anyone coming onto the podcast. I really do feel like a douchebag sometimes. Role mapping forward, we have a lot of people coming on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to say no to some people because, number one, I don't want to schedule like 6 months in advance. And number two, sometimes it's a person that's going to come on to talk about a topic that's already talked about. By the way, Simu Lu, if you want to come on to talk about any one of our 52 topics, man, I will give you the script. We could just say the same exact lines back and forth.
Bro, you know what, Simu, if you come on, you could literally just tell us what you eat like in a regular day. And we'll make that a whole fucking episode.
Long story short, I am sorry if I've had to say no to you coming onto the podcast. I really, really am sorry. I wish I could have every fucking person on.
And Lingjie, he does put a lot of thought into this.
Okay, what else we got before this shit runs way too long? You have any final words on the past?
On the past, I love you. Thanks for sticking by. Don't punch me in the face.
Why would they punch you in the face?
You literally just said I want to punch you in the face.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Who the fuck else are we
I thought you were talking
about?
to the listeners.
Oh, nah. Listeners, guys, give me a hug, yo. Give me a hug. Give me a pound. Love you.
Not that we have gone through 51, 52 episodes. What do you think is the magic sauce here? What is the MSG of this podcast?
MSG.
MSG makes everything delicious, and it's basically fucking salt. So anyone that wants to fight about that, I will invite you onto the podcast.
Yo, you got mad heated right now, dude. Holy shit. It's you and me. I know you're like, fuck.
Whatever this is, apparently our friendship is entertaining to other people.
Yeah, that's what it is. We have good chemistry. We have great stories.
All right, guys, stay tuned. This is the couple minutes where we stroke our own egos.
I'm just shy about it. That's all.
I will not be shy about one particular thing. I think our chemistry is A tier, S tier. S tier, S is above A. Chemistry is a big factor. Let's say, for instance, New York's very own, the Bodega Boys, prior to them splitting up.
Yo, I fucking love them, man. I listened to them like back then, like when they're on Complex, when they were at Bodega Boys and did the podcast. I loved every shit of it. You never met anything like them. Like they're two dudes from the Bronx, and they're like, but the thing is that they're mad witty and funny.
Yeah.
They were so new to so many people. They're like, oh, these are New Yorkers.
I think they have great chemistry. And I think that is like the magic sauce, the magic chemistry. Bring it on. Tell me a podcast that has better chemistry than two of us. I'm not saying better material. I'm not saying better comedy, better wittiness, better editing, sound, shit like that. I'm not saying all the 99 other things.
There's definitely people out there that are better than us, yo.
People sometimes wonder if we like script our banter.
Guys, actually, we have a teleprompter right there. Someone's holding the cardboard.
Here's the reason why we don't have a teleprompter. Ben cannot read this fast.
Yeah, and I will literally butcher that shit. We would have to do so many fucking takes. That's true. I can't do that, yo. Damn, okay. This is a good ego boost, man.
Are you done stroking your own dick?
Yes. My little pretty.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Ben. Who's your favorite guest of the podcast this year?
Dude, I'm not fucking answering that.
Who's your favorite one?
Barack Obama. Motherfucker, I ain't answering that shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. You answer that shit.
I hate them all.
You are so full of shit. There you go.
Let's pivot for the last part of this episode, the future.
All right.
In the year 3022.
Wow, we are so dead by then, but sure.
I guess we can talk about this openly. You have any goals for the podcast for the next year or just going forward in general?
I gotta do more shit.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. Next.
Okay, great.
If you say anything that starts with I as the beginning of the sentence, it's not gonna happen.
I hope we get more listeners.
Okay, good. Hope.
Yeah.
You have to attach I with hope.
I also just want to thank everyone that's been like pouring with the donations and shit.
Stay tuned for the begging.
But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I want to expand on it.
I agree too, because I think this product, whatever this product is, what the fuck am I trying to say? I think the product is the best it's going to be. And I think it just needs to reach more earballs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is it earballs? Eardrums?
I think it's nose lids. I think that's what you mean.
I think you have to have goals. If this continues to be fun, that's great. But at the same time, you have to have something that you're either striving for or that you're aiming for.
Do you have an actual goal in mind?
Not a numerical goal.
Just progress.
Let me put this out there. Whatever we do going forward in terms of marketing will not affect the fact that every single week we will have a new episode for you. Yeah, that's nuts. It's not going to disturb that in any way. I make a conscious choice to do the begging at the very end. Yeah. Because if you want to tune out for that after you've partake. After you've partaken in the actual meat of the episode, if you want to just zone out at the very end, I totally get that. Completely cool. This is why I do all the begging and shit like that at the very end. Not to disturb. Lots of people will do that in the beginning.
You do it very professionally.
But I'll do it at the very end.
That's very good.
What I'm trying to say is nothing we do going will change the fact that you will get dumb humor every single Thursday.
By the way, someone sent me this, but someone wrote, can't wait to listen to you idiots tomorrow. I was like, wow. I don't know if that's a compliment, but I was like, fuck it, man. At least you're listening. That's the best compliment. Yeah, so shout out to Dennis. I'll keep it there. At the same time, we're going to be trying to do the thing that I said I had imposter syndrome about. Every other Ben and Lingjie episode going forward is we do want to outreach to other small AAPI businesses. If you guys are one, if you know of one and you want to shout out on the podcast, no matter how large, no matter how small our platform is, we'll continue to do that part. We ask for nothing in return. Absolutely nothing. We gladly will do it for you. No products, no money, nothing like that. No Ponzi scheme. No snake oil here. Yep. This is not like a sponsorship thing. This is just us trying to do some good. Some God's work. I don't believe in God. All right, fine. Gee, some Buddha work. I don't believe in Buddha. Fine. Some Confucian work. Confucius. The only God I believe in. Oh, God. Is myself. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. You saw that coming from a mile away. God, I just couldn't believe you actually said that shit. It's like when someone asks, like, who do you believe in? I believe in myself. And Lingjie fucking means it. So small API businesses reach out. Yeah, worship your God, Lingjie. All hail Lingjie. Listen to your deity, Lingjie, over here. Yes. Do you say deity or deity? Oh, shit. I think it's deity. I say deity. Fuck, I said deity. It's like how you can't say Q, you say quao. Quay. I'm in the quay. Quay. I think that's pretty much the only change. We are going to be taking a 2-week break.
So during this 2 week after this episode, we will just be releasing 2 of our favorite episodes back to back. So every single Thursday for the next 2 weeks, you will not miss us. You'll still have an episode from us, but it will just be a repeat episode. I need this break because right now we are still going week to week with this shit.
Yeah,
And
so it's not even a fucking break.
Ben and I are not actually taking breaks. We're still going to be recording episodes in the background.
You can still DM us and all that good
Yeah,
shit.
we'll still be alive. I just need to create a buffer, either like 2 to 4 episodes, so that if I have a hectic life week or Ben gets COVID for the 8th time,
5 times, baby.
it's just so I can get ahead on the content for you guys.
That's right. With me doing jack shit. I'm going to pat Lingjie on the head. Great job, buddy. And then he's going to punch me in the face.
I don't punch people.
Who wants to see Lingjie punch someone? DM us in the inbox.
Before we get to the ranting and raving, I just want to go through a couple of our favorite t-shirt sayings from the first year. Number 1, YTU.
AKA YouTube University. Get your bachelor's, your master's, associate's degree, anytime you want. They're 24/7.
Yep.
You could do weekend classes. It's free. They have night classes too as well. So, yo, I'm telling you, take advantage. I think Gary Vee went there. Jerry Seinfeld went there, I believe.
Facts and the stats.
Facts and the stats.
We don't do this a lot anymore, but
Yeah.
early on in the year, we did a lot of facts and the stats.
We were getting a lot of backlash because people were calling us out on our bullshit.
Called it facts and stats, even though none of it was factual and none of it was statistically true.
Yeah, we did no research whatsoever. Yeah, like the earth is flat. COVID is not real.
Oh my God, don't go down that road.
I'm just joking. I am just joking, guys.
Our next one, Asian planets.
Asian planets, yes. Like Park Ranus.
Park Uranus?
Yes.
Is that when a Korean person landed on Uranus?
Chinantern. That's another one.
That sounds like something Trump would say.
I've been to the planet Chinantern. I swear to God. Great people. I love all of them. What they said, fake news.
Asian planets is our inside joke for when we run out of ideas for topics for an episode.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever see or hear an episode titled Asian planets, we've legitimately run out of ideas.
I love Asian planets. They're the best.
Next thing, we've got my favorite saying of the whole year, trust but verify. It's amazing how you haven't learned anything from that saying.
No, I know the saying.
Do you do it with your coworkers?
That's the funny part. Like, you guys are like here. I feel like.
You're doing like hand gestures for an audio-only podcast.
All right, so my hand is up. Lingjie and other people is like the NBA. I'm like in the G League. And then there's actually people down there that are like pro-am, fucking like.
That's where the Harlem
JUCO.
Globetrotters are.
Yes, the and one motherfuckers. That's what they are.
Next thing is positive racism.
Oh, yeah, baby.
This is a touchy t-shirt saying.
Did people actually say shit about it?
No, I don't think so, but I feel kind of like touchy saying it sometimes.
Yeah, dude, everyone's a little racist, but I think when it's coming from hate, that's the problem.
Positive racism is our rose-colored glasses that we put on any semi-racist situation that is not born of anything negative, that is not coming from ill will.
Yes, Senator. Yes, sir.
Our one of my favorite things that we like to say constantly on podcasts, our fat friend on the highway.
Yo, dude, he's gonna fucking punch us in the fucking face, bro. Holy shit. I feel bad.
Our listeners have no idea who he is, but they know who we're talking about whenever we say our fat friend on the highway.
Yo, God bless you, bro. You're the real MVP, man. Also, don't punch us in the face.
I think that's everything that I got.
Yeah?
Oh, your dad. People loved your dad. People loved your dad stories. So maybe for season 2, you can bring back more of your dad stories.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, man. I got you.
You just haven't been talking about him as much. Is he still alive?
He is still alive. He's still a dick. So, yeah, he's doing well, though.
What does your dad think about this podcast?
Yo, he doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. You're doing the radio? Wait, I don't get it.
What about when you tell him that you're talking to like big Korean personalities?
Actually, you know when he only gave a fuck? When I showed him Miss America.
Oh, okay.
He was like, you talked to her? He didn't know Appa from Kim's Convenience. But when he saw Emma Bros, he was like, yo, shit. For real?
And he knows the idea of Miss America.
Exactly. He thought that was cool. But he still doesn't understand what the fuck a podcast is.
I guess the goal of season 2 is to get your dad to know what the fuck a podcast is.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned. We'll have him as a guest as well.
On to our favorite segment of the whole podcast, the last ranting and raving of this particular year. I'm going to take this opportunity, these final few moments of year 1, season 1, to do what I love doing best, bitching about Ben.
Go for it. I'm all yours.
I swear to God, Ben's memory is, what do you call those people? Savants? They're good at one weird thing,
Are you
and
saying
they suck at everything else.
Are you fucking calling me Rain Man right now?
Ben and I were signing up for a bank account for this business, this legal entity.
Yeah.
And then we had to do the application twice on back-to-back weeks because the first time we needed to get some extra paperwork. So we came back on week 2 and we had to do the application from the beginning again.
Uh-huh.
And remember, Ben is the type of human being that will write down an idea and then say, hey, Lingjie, this is a great idea you wrote down. Just for some context.
Uh-huh.
So Ben's filling out this application for the second time, and we get up to the part where we have to put our individual social security numbers.
Yeah.
Ben remembers like the first 7 digits of my social security number.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking.
He's just like entering. I'm like,
Yo, you were so fucking baffled.
I said this to you
Yo.
once a week ago. Once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You came back a week later and you remembered the first 7 numbers of my social security number.
It's crazy, right?
Yo.
Somewhere, a crease just formed. Like one little indentation.
That one crease has my social security number.
Yes, it's like a little slot.
What the hell, man?
That's all it is.
What have you got for us?
I don't know if you saw this video, but you know how, rest in peace, the Queen has died, right?
Yep.
So Prince Charles, right? Well, King Charles now.
Her son, sorry.
Right. The ugly motherfucker. Right?
Okay.
Respectfully.
Respectfully?
Yes, respectfully.
You can't insult someone and just say respectfully.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
That's the new rule now.
Plus, we don't use ugly on this podcast. We use
come
asymmetrical features.
All right. He's asymmetrical as fuck.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a viral video. I don't know if you saw it, but he's walking around shaking, the citizens of London, right?
Okay.
There's a black dude. Like, he's next in line to shake the king's hand.
Yeah.
This motherfucker literally takes his hand away, ignores the black dude, and goes to the next
Get
person.
the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
I watched it 4 times. At first, I was like, maybe he just missed people. But if you watch the prior handshakes, he's literally shaking everyone's fucking hand. And guess what? They're not black. They're all white. So when he reaches to this black guy, and he looks so enthusiastic, he's so happy. He's like, yes, I get to shake the king's hand. Like,
Yeah.
I feel for him. Fucking King Charles, like, legit was like, yo, fuck out of here.
Okay. That's pretty fucked up. You can use the word ugly. I give you permission to use the word ugly and not asymmetrical.
Bro, ugly inside and out. Yo, the royal family, they're low-key racist, bro. Even with the wife, right? She's black, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my rant, yo. That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool with you.
But, yo, you watch that shit.
That's not positive racism.
Yo, that is not.
That's just racism.
That is just fucking racism. That was fucked up. And he looked so heartbroken because of it.
That's fucked up. So if you guys live in England or in Britain, I'm sorry. This is what you get. I don't know. It be what it be. Out to the outro.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is the last outro of the whole season. I'll save the begging for later, so you guys can tune out later. But in the meantime, we do what we like to do best here on the outro is beginning, we will shout out a AAPI human being.
Oh.
A small AAPI human being.
You love saying that word small, don't you? Go for it.
I want to give a shout out to Hoyman over at Property Shots 360.
Yo, Hoyman.
Now, what they do, that's funny. I was like, how exactly do you pronounce this? Because, I don't want to butcher someone's name. He's like,
yeah.
Pronounce it like Herman, but with the Brooklyn accent. So say Herman.
Herman. Yo, what's up, Herman? What's good? What's cracking?
So propertyshots360.com. They service the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. What do you think they do over at Property Shots 360, Ben? Wild guess.
They take property, they turn it around, and then they flip that shit for more money.
Okay, no, they take pictures of properties.
Oh.
It's Property Shots.
Oh.
I can't tell if you were making a joke or you really didn't get what they do.
No, I had no idea. So they're photographers?
They're photographers because when you sell property, sometimes it's better to take professional pictures so it looks better in listings.
Are they doing like that 3D show where you could walk through?
Possible. Yeah. They also do a lot of photography and videography media for social media. So feel free to reach out. Make sure to say, Herman.
Herman. He sounds French now.
I was going to say, why does my Brooklyn accent sound French?
Herman. Sacre bleu.
I want to give a shout out to Amy and Nick over at OnPoint Pharmacy.
Yo, what's up, guys?
They have a drugstore pharmacy over here in Queens, in New York City, the greatest borough of them all.
Oh, okay.
OnPoint Pharmacy. You can also find them online at onpointfamilycenter.com. Go there for all your drug needs, all your legal drug needs, please.
Yeah, specifically legal drug needs, and they actually deliver too.
They do. They deliver in the local area. So if you are lazy or you're someone that is not physically able to
or
go,
you're sick, dude.
Or if you're sick, or if you're lazy, you can do that as well.
Oh my God. Yeah. They got your back.
Please check them out. So,
Shout out to
fuck
OnPoint.
CVS.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck Dwayne Reed.
Yeah, sure. Them too.
I'm trying to think of all the competitors in the drug space.
Does Target sell?
Fuck them too.
All right, fuck them too. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Walmart too.
Especially Walmart.
Yeah. If you need booster shots, they got you too.
Oh, they do boosters. You got one of your boosters there, didn't you?
I did.
Ben got COVID a lot, not because the boosters weren't effective. Ben keeps getting COVID because of the level of exposure he has.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Even a giant super armor tank against 1,000 soldiers will lose.
I will take them down.
All right, guys. If you want to support us, Ben and I, and this podcast for 1 year of fantastic, awesome stupidity, you can leave us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify, written review wherever possible. That does the best.
Yeah. I don't know what you said, but sure.
That does the best. Tell your friends and family about us. That's also a nice way too.
Send us a handwritten letter.
Okay.
Send us a turkey.
You guys can also click on our Amazon referral link down in the box below or visit www.worstasianpod.com. You click on the link, you buy something within 24 hours, and we get some money from Mr. Jeff Bezos.
It doesn't get charged extra to you.
Nope, nothing extra. You pay the exact same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, if you want to support us financially, you don't have to at all, but there is a Buy Me a Coffee link. That's where you can donate to Ben and I directly. I know a lot of people say this, but this is actually the truth. All the donations just get funneled back into this actual podcast.
Yes, it is not going to Lingjie's mountain money. I promise you.
We have a big hole to dig ourselves out of.
Yes.
Once again, you don't have to fucking give us a single cent. You can click on the Amazon link, buy your usual toilet paper.
Yeah.
But if you're buying like that triple ply toilet paper, maybe you should get single ply and then give us the difference.
This motherfucker said get the single ply. This motherfucker right here.
We'll take the difference.
Yo, guys. What's the off-brand for Amazon? What's that shit called?
Amazon Basics?
Yeah,
Or
no,
Fresh?
No. Fresh, yeah. Buy
Yeah.
Fresh, guys. Don't buy Colgate. Send us that extra Colgate money, God.
It's been one single year, 52 episodes. I am very thankful for every one of you fuckers.
Yo, thank you for sticking for this fucking long, yo. We're going to be bigger, better, badder, stronger.
Joke's on you. This podcast canceled.
Oh, fuck. Never mind. Yo, I guess, whoever needs another partner for a podcast, shoot me up. I got you, yo. Let's do it.
I'm just kidding. We'll see you guys next week with the replay episode, but also in a couple of weeks with brand new, amazingly stupid new content. All right, guys. Stay safe.
Yo. Love
Adios.
you guys. Adios, muchachos.
If you're bored, just play everything on repeat.
Oh my God, this guy. Love ya.
Later.